Hello everyone and welcome to This Day. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, and I'm Bobby Higgins. Well, a new month is upon us, and that means a whole lot of events will be coming your way here in the village. Joining us today, Siobhan Foster will be giving us Village Management Services update. And Siobhan's going to tell us some information regarding Football Mondays. It is football season, so that's exciting. Plus, she's going to go over about what to do about those pesky mosquitoes, what to do if you see coyotes, and she'll also get us up to speed on many events coming up here in the village. And this brings us to today's Stay Informed. It's time to meet the Golden Rain Foundation board candidates. Don't miss the chance to get to know the candidates running for the GRF board during a Meet the Candidates forum on Monday, October 16th at 10 a.m. This will be in the boardroom located in the community center on El Toro Road. And now taking a look at the weather. Today will be nice and sunny. The clouds have already cleared off. We'll have a high of 78 today and a low of 57. Tomorrow on Wednesday, we'll have plenty of sun as temperatures continue to rise with a high of 85 and a low of 63. Thursday will be mostly sunny and warm with a high of 88 and a low of 63. And going into the weekend, this trend will continue with highs in the upper 80s, and it's going to be a beautiful, warm weekend ahead. And now taking a look at the sunrise and sunset, here's a picture from Alan Clark of some beautiful flowers. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:45, and the sunset tonight will be at 6:35 p.m. If you would like to have your photo featured here on This Day, please email your photos to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Stay with us. Up next after the break, we have the CEO update. Right now, let's take a look at today's meetings.
Orcam Read empowers people with low vision.
Sometimes reading can be a challenge. With Orcam Read, just point and click. Read at work. Read a recipe. Read a magazine. Read anything you want. Orcam Read.
A will is not enough to avoid probate. However, if you have a will, a trust, a complete estate plan, then you will avoid probate. We encourage you to come meet with us. It's complimentary. We'll review the estate plan, make sure that it's current, covers all of your assets, and you're actually protected.
I'd like to personally thank L.S. Carlson Law for all my family's estate planning needs. I highly recommend them to everyone.
Hi, I'm Linda Honey. I'd be happy to help you and your family. Please call us today.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The thoughtfully redesigned 2023 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus up to 32 miles per gallon, a 260 horsepower turbocharged engine, advanced technology, and an extra-large touchscreen. The 2023 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
Irvine Subaru. Buy online, just come in to sign. Get 2 years complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining me now is Siobhan Foster, CEO, she's giving us the CEO update for today. Siobhan, so good to see you once again.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
So I was wondering, are you a football fan? Did you watch Monday Night Football last night?
I did.
Oh,
yes.
good, good. Who are you voting for, the Giants or the Seahawks?
Neither. Neither one is my team.
Well, I don't actually sit down and watch it, but like the family has it on while I'm cooking dinner and that kind of thing. So I kind of know a little bit that was going on. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to sit down in front of the TV in a while. So getting into the CEO update, first off, you have some information regarding mosquitoes.
I do. Recently, we've been out at some community meetings and mosquitoes have come up, so I just wanted to make sure everyone has the information they need. Our village is served by the Orange County Vector Control District, so residents may visit ocvector.org for mosquito control information. And if they have a particular problem, they can submit a service request using a web form, and that address is on the screen before you.
Okay, so that's where they go to like fill out the form, and,
Yes.
and then that's how they get the
And
service to come out?
indicate they have a problem and what that problem is.
Okay.
And then the district offers some mosquito control tips. First off, to eliminate breeding sources, and this is to dump and drain containers filled with water once a week, to clean and scrub bird baths and pet water bowls weekly, and to dump water from potted plant saucers. And to prevent mosquito bites, they encourage residents to apply mosquito repellent to exposed skin before going outdoors, and to wear long sleeve shirts and long pants and lighter colored clothing.
All very good information. Has there been a lot of problems with mosquitoes around here?
I've just heard of them recently. The district is very good about treating the creek with mosquito fish and things, so no, we have not had a lot of reports of problems.
Oh, good. And so next up, coyote encounters. I would imagine they come into the village every so often. You're so close to the open areas
Exactly.
and hills.
And again, we've had some concerns about them recently, so I just wanted to remind our residents that they can report coyote encounters to the Laguna Beach Police Department's Animal Services Division, who serves the village for wildlife situations. And their telephone number is 949-497-0701, or they're reachable by email at coyotes@lagunabeachcity.net.
And you have some information on them as well, just for protecting yourself, protecting your pets.
Yes, we recently had an interview with the animal services officer that serves the village, David Picciarella, and his interview is available on the village YouTube channel, and the address is on the screen before you. And his interview covers insight into coyote behavior, tips for walking with or without a dog, and much more. And then they encourage us to protect our pets by leaving a distance between you and a coyote, since coyotes will display defensive behaviors if threatened. They encourage us not to feed coyotes or any other wildlife, eliminate food and water sources that are left out in the yards, and do not use a retractable leash so you have quick control of your animal if there is a problem.
Yeah, and I mean, even with like a small dog, if a coyote grabs it on a retractable leash, it's more chance you're going to lose any possibility of getting your dog back. Like I'm always telling my husband, take the dog out with a leash. You know?
Yes.
That's our only chance if something were to happen while we're out. We actually lost our cat when we first moved to Kodo, and she got out one night. We didn't even know she got out, and then we're assuming it was a coyote. But yeah, I was looking for her for like a month.
Wow,
It just
very
broke my
unfortunate,
heart. I
yeah.
was so devastated. So, but anyway, moving on, gutter cleaning. There's a gutter cleaning program.
Yes, the gutter cleaning program is underway. This program is now managed by our General Services Department, and it begins each fall and is completed by year end. So residents know when the contractor is coming. The contractor must place an important notice, document, or letter at each manor a minimum of 24 hours before the work commences.
Great. And then you had a little bit more information for the gutter cleaning as well?
The General Services Department, again, they recently took over the program, is analyzing the program effectiveness and efficiency and to maximize the value received from the contractors. They are spot checking buildings with a new inspection web form process, and that's shown on the screen before you. And then they provide feedback to the contractor and the in-house crew that also helps with this, and corrections are scheduled if needed.
Great. And then I understand there's a new rain gutter pilot program.
I think I should cover what the gutter cleaning program includes, and that covers removing debris from the gutter by blowing or hand cleaning, cleaning the downspouts, completing minor repairs such as replacing gutter spikes, verifying that splash guards are in place, removing debris from patio covers, servicing alteration gutters to prevent structural damage, servicing all gutters once per year is the target, and additional cleanings are being evaluated as part of the efficiency analysis, and we prioritize any emergency gutter cleaning.
This is awesome that there's so many things that are just automatically taken care of, by you guys being able to bring them out yearly to do this. I know as a homeowner, it's not something you always do. So this is really nice that this is, included as part of the maintenance.
Right, and then to answer your prior question, in Third Mutual, the services consist of single-story gutter cleaning, and these are maintained by our Work Center 936, which is streets and sidewalks. The multi-story gutters are maintained by an outside contractor. And you mentioned the pilot program for rain gutter covers, and this is a Third Mutual program, and that includes $15,000 for the pilot program in 2024.
And so will that help to not have maintenance out so much?
That is the thought, to keep all the debris out of the gutters so cleaning wouldn't be necessary. So that is what they're going to be evaluating.
And then save money in the long
Correct.
run then. Yeah, that's wonderful.
And then in United, all of our gutters are maintained by the outside contractor.
Okay. Great, wonderful information on all the gutters. And so now turning to the fun stuff.
Exactly.
So football Mondays, and yes, you guys have events for this every week.
Yes, so every Monday throughout the NFL football season, residents may enjoy Monday Night Football at the 19 Restaurant and Lounge at the Village Greens. It's a free event, and you can enjoy the action on 5 big screens and indulge in food and drink specials throughout the game.
Oh, so you could purchase food and drinks while you're there. Okay, wonderful. But you get to come together as a community and enjoy the evening together. Yeah, love that. And coming up also this weekend, actually, is the Health and Wellness Expo.
Correct. It's Saturday, which is October 7th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Clubhouse 5. Again, this is a free event featuring a sponsor fair, complimentary box lunches and giveaways. Memorial Care is sponsoring flu vaccines for the first 400 residents who sign up. So if you're interested in this, please contact Memorial Care at 949-452-3791 or at the email address memorialcare.org/LW-flu.
Do you know how many spots are still available?
I do not, but I'm sure they go quickly.
Yeah, definitely. And then in 2 weeks, there is a Harvest Hoedown for the whole family. This sounds like a fabulous event.
It does. This is on Saturday, October 14th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Equestrian Center. This is a free event with music, food, and fun at the Hoedown with the horses. It features the band JB South, photo opportunities, games, and much more.
So definitely an event to bring your kids, bring your grandkids, the whole family.
Exactly.
That'll be a great one. And the buffets have been a big hit. So there's another buffet coming up, Oktoberfest, this theme.
They are. The Oktoberfest buffet will be Monday, October 23rd at 5 p.m. in Clubhouse 5. Again, it features Oktoberfest fare, catered by Martinez with a GRF no-host bar. Tickets are $28 and available at the Clubhouse 5 office.
And that was wonderful to do a whole buffet for only $28. I mean, that is great. Yes. What an enjoyable night, and you don't have to cook. And now coming up for Halloween, I love that it's like, in my book, we're at the holidays. So here we go, Halloween golf cart parade.
Yes, our golf cart parades became really popular during the pandemic. It was a great way to get the community together, but in a safe manner. This year's parade is Tuesday, October 31st on Halloween itself from 11 a.m. to noon at Clubhouse 1. This is a free event, and residents are encouraged to decorate carts, dress up in costume, and join the fun. You can register online via ActiveNet or at the Recreation Office.
How fun. And if you want to just go to watch it, say you don't have a golf cart, and like, I just want to see the parade, is there certain areas you line up at?
Yes,
or?
there's a route that's available on the website or on the back
Okay.
of the flyer at the clubhouses.
How fun.
Yes.
And then it's not too early to start thinking about gift giving and all that kind of thing, and perfect timing, the Village Bazaar.
Right, so that's Saturday, October 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Clubhouse 5 main lounge. This is a free event featuring wares and secondhand items for sale from artisans and residents.
And do you know how many people you have signed up so far, the artisans that are going to be selling their stuff?
I do not, but it always goes quickly, the
Okay.
spaces.
So it'll be a full, enjoyable swap meet type thing to go check out.
Correct.
And then coming up next month, now moving ahead to November, you have the Arts and Crafts Bonanza.
Yes, and again, this is another popular event. It is Saturday, November 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Clubhouse 4. It's a free event featuring village artists and craftspeople showcasing their talents. And this includes ceramics, oil and acrylic paintings, photography, woodworks, and much more.
Ah, how wonderful. I'd love to see everything that's out there. And so the last event of the year, New Year's Eve, a big night, I'm sure.
Yes, New Year's Eve at the Performing Arts Center is Sunday, December 31st, beginning at 7:30 p.m. Attendees can enjoy 5 incredible acts featuring the Diamonds, the Lindy Sisters, Lee Vance, magician Dana Daniels, and the illusionist Jody Baran and Kathleen. Tickets are available at the PAC box office and at tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com. So come out for an enjoyable evening.
Yeah, sounds like a really fun time. It's so great. It just sounds like it's amazing living here in the village. There's just so much to do and so many enjoyable events. So,
Exactly.
yeah, well, thank you for being here and keeping us updated on everything.
My pleasure. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
So good to always see you. So don't go anywhere. We have more of This Day and announcements and weather coming up right after this.
Time to play by your own rules. It's out with the old way of getting older, and in with the new age of celebrating your age. At Alignment Health, senior health care is all we do. Our Medicare Advantage plans are leading the charge, so you can be the one in charge.
I love being in charge.
Because life should be a celebration, not a resignation. Welcome to a new era of aging. Alignment Health Plan.
Are you looking at your patio redone, or you need a patio or some covering or something like that? My favorite thing in the world is shade, and I love it. And Dan McEachern's here to talk to us about how we can get a little more shade into our life, get to use those backyards, right?
Yeah, right. So, well, I'm looking at this picture back here, and I did a couple of those patios on that picture.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So you're pretty hands-on
30 years
still.
ago. Yeah. You know, there's at least 2 or 3 of them up there. And that's a Garden Villa model, and we do a lot of them like that. But how I got started in this business was I needed a job that had some flexibility because of my hours and stuff. So I asked a friend of mine who installed window coverings to teach me how to do that. And so he said, okay, so he showed me how to do it. And then I was in Long Beach just walking by this store, and I saw that they sold patios, and they were in the, they sold mini blinds, but they were in the patio business.
Really?
And
Okay.
so I went in there and I said, you need an installer? And he goes, yeah. So the guy gave me a couple of jobs to install, and then he comes to me and goes, I'm leaving, going back to Hawaii. You want me to ask Maury Lycan, he was the owner of this company?
Yeah.
You want me to ask him if you want to take my place? And I hadn't sold anything. I wasn't a salesman. I go, well, okay. So I get the job and selling a couple of covers. Well, first job I had to sell out here was in Laguna Woods, when it used to be called Leisure World.
Right, back in the day.
Right, and so I had these leads. I had 5 leads they gave me. And so I went out to the first one, I knock on the door, and a guy comes out, he looks like Harry Truman. He says, he goes, hey, here, come here. He points to the one next door and says, I want the same cover and the same price. Same cover, same price. I don't know if I get the price. I'm not even sure how. I really wasn't quite up on all.
You weren't quite qualified to make those quotes just yet.
So I said, okay. And just then, this lady walks out. This tall lady, and her name was Maxine Tinnins, and she says, "Does he want the same thing?" Yeah. He goes, "Do you want to see the work order?" Well, I want to see the work. She hands me the invoice, and it tells me what it costs and everything right there.
She had your cheat sheet right in front of you.
Right in front of me, and I'm like, "This is fantastic." So I go back over to him. I say, "Listen," I didn't show him. I said, "Hey, $750. He goes, "That's right. Go ahead and do it." I got that job, and I sold all 5 of those jobs that whole week. It took me back and forth. I got all 5 of those jobs. Maury Liken comes up to me about 2 weeks. I hadn't even met the owner, and he comes to me and goes, "I hear you're doing pretty good." So that's how I ended up working in Laguna Woods. But I knew Maxine Tinnins. I worked for her.
Oh, really?
Time. She lived to be like 105.
Wow.
And I would see her over the years. She was from Great Britain. She always had a Union Jack flying out in front of her house, and that's why I always knew she was there. And I stopped by, last time I saw her was probably about 10 years ago, and I stopped by, and she was watering her lawn, and I went up there, "Maxine." She turns around, I go, "It's Dan." "Oh, Dan, God, it's good to hear your voice. My eyesight's gone, Dan." But come on, sit down and tell me what you're up to. And that's what I've done in Laguna Woods. I've had relationships with these people selling.
Right, and that's the biggest thing. I mean, you can have commercials, you can do all sorts of things, but that word of mouth of, hey, Dan does great work, Dan does this thing. Let's say, we're taking a look at some of the pictures of some of the things you have on here. We can see them probably over your shoulder a little bit, but yeah, there's some great patio stuff.
That one there, I did that for a Hawaiian couple, and that's when I just talked to them a couple days ago. That picture.
They wanted a lanai kind of a feel.
Yeah, and now that's a cantilevered roof out there. That is a really, with all those stackable sliding doors there. It's a really great look. And that's a simple little patio cover. It's an insulated cover, but it really gives you a lot of protection and shade. Yeah.
That's terrific. And so there's another one here. Tell me a little about this one.
Well, this is another. This is the one I just put up about 6 months ago, and it's an insulated cover with a couple of skylight panels. And these skylight panels are only been around for about 8 or 9 months. They're clear. Well, the other ones used to be opaque. And they look better, and they give you a little more light, but it's simple, clean, and if you ever decided to enclose this patio, you could use this roof as a room. Whereas the older ones we did years ago were not insulated, so you wouldn't want to enclose those.
Okay, right.
No.
And so, like, I'm guessing patios is basically your specialty, right? You kind of do them all. And that's their focus.
But I evolved from patios into kitchens.
Okay.
And working in the house a little bit more, and that became where I was doing both patios. I always stay with the patios and total remodels. And so I continued doing that for quite a long time. And then I decided, well, I think I'm going to kind of stick with the kitchen. So that's what I want to do.
We got a great picture of a kitchen up here right now. We just over it. So here's another nice one.
Yeah, that's in Vicky and Wally and Vicky's place. That's great. Yep. Yeah. And another one, I don't know if you have it up there. That job there turned out, they were actually moved away to Chicago for a little while, for about 6 months. They did it while they were gone. So, and we're kind of expanding a little bit as far as our kitchens also, in that Decorative Woods, which is a molding company in Irvine, been there since the 60s. And I've known the owner for years, Peter, a really nice guy, and his son, Gavin, has come in and taken the place over, basically. And that's where they're going to build my cabinets there. So my cabinets are going to be built in Irvine now. Okay. And the Decorative Woods, we're going to be kind of tied together and doing it together. And so he will supply the parts, supply the material and stuff. So we'll have them built right here.
Now, there's been such a backlog. We know about the supply chain problems. Is that much better for you in terms of finding these local guys and local resources?
And it's getting better now all over, but there is that issue of just how long. It used to be
the lead time you have.
Yeah, you were waiting 12, 15, or 3 months to get your material, where now it's a lot better, and you have more control over it. So you go in there and just get the thing. You can get it done in a few weeks as far as getting the material built up and go. The overall job takes a little longer.
So really, people don't have to worry about, oh, if I want to start, I want to have this by spring or by the holidays. They don't have to start this second, right? They have a little bit of flexibility.
It's things are, and even with the association and getting your permits and stuff, that part is sped up too. And I'm hoping that the city, because we work together, you got to go to get your permits, which we already get permits for everything, and that is sped up too. They're working really good. So
terrific.
But what was I going to say? Something else about that as far as the permits. Oh, the city, because all that whole asbestos issue we had here, that is getting contained. The city kind of controls that whole thing. So now you come in, you're able to test. That was held in the thing, but now you can get it tested.
It's made
quickly.
the process a little more streamlined.
It is,
right?
it is.
Terrific.
Yeah.
All right, Dan McEachern from Mr. Patios, right?
Yeah, patios. And so are we all done?
We're done. I feel pretty good about it, right? How about you?
No. It was,
next time, come out of your shell a little bit. Talk a little bit more.
Well, I hope I said what I wanted to say, but
absolutely.
I've been in Laguna Woods a long time, and I really have a good time.
If people want to get a hold of you, we're going to put the phone number up on the screen.
Okay.
And you in that kilt, nobody's going to forget that.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Dan.
Hey,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll see you later.
Welcome back to This Day. Let's take a look at some announcements and events coming up here in the Village. This weekend, the Health and Wellness Expo is coming to the Village on Saturday, October 7th at 10 a.m. in Clubhouse 5. There'll be a sponsor fair, giveaways, complimentary box lunches, and Memorial Care will offer vaccines to the first 400 residents who sign up. Call Jessica today to schedule your appointment at 949-452-3791. And also coming up this month is the Harvest Social on Thursday, October 19th from 4 to 5 p.m. at Clubhouse 7. You'll enjoy mini pies, games, and a giveaway raffle. Space is limited, so please RSVP by calling Senior Advocate Jessica at 949-452-3791 and learn about Thrive and Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center resources that are available to you. And now let's take a look at the weather. It is nice and sunny and clear outside. It'll be a high of 78 and a low of 57. Tomorrow we'll have plenty of sun as temperatures continue to rise with a high of 85 and a low of 63. Thursday will be mostly sunny and warm with a high of 88. And going into the weekend, this trend will continue with highs in the upper 80s. It's going to be a beautiful, warm, sunny weekend ahead. And taking a look ahead, tomorrow on this day, we'll have Pacific Financial Planners with Jerry Slusowitz and the OC Fire Authority with Captain Brett. Thanks for watching This Day. Here's an inspirational quote to leave you with from George Eliot. "It's never too late to be what you might have been." I just love this quote. I thought it was so appropriate, especially for this community with so many people that have reinvented and found new passions since moving here. For This Day, I'm Bobby Higgins. Have a great day, everyone.